Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid nil, 4-2 to Real Madrid on penalties. That was absolutely incredible. Just another one of those Champions League nights for Real Madrid. Um, but lots to discuss. Obviously, I think a lot of Real Madrid fans weren't happy with that performance because Atletico Madrid outplayed us, to be honest. But look, in that regard, you can't really complain, right? But it wasn't a good way to qualify. It wasn't a fashionable win. We had to battle hard until penalties, and Atletico Madrid were very good. That is the fact. But look, lots happened, some controversies as well. But this game was full on drama. First of all, let's just take a moment to appreciate Atletico Madrid's performance because as much as they are our rivals, our neighbors, you know they played well. They did play really well, and based on the fact that they played well and how they played, um, you have to just sort of accept the fact that they were probably more likely to go through, right? Obviously, they didn't, and I feel like that is pretty much down to Thibaut Courtois. Not entirely, but most of the chances Atletico had were saved by Courtois. But obviously, I thought that you know they were just so dominant, and they had to come out of the shell. They had to attack. Real Madrid had no response to stop those attacks. Neither were we, doing what we should have done, which was stop the attacks and get on the counter attack. There just wasn't any of that because Atletico Madrid, if they lost the ball, when they lost the ball, they got back into shape really fast, and that stopped the opportunities. The first real chance counter attack that we saw was in the 68th minute when Mbappe got through in a 2v1 and he was brought down in the penalty box, which was a penalty, and we'll get on to that, right? But throughout the game, there really wasn't that counter attack from Real Madrid, and that was purely down to Atletico Madrid. When they have the ball, they don't lose it. If they lost it, they got back into shape, and that was um, just very effective for them. And you have to give them the credit for that. You have to. But speaking of them, 30 seconds in, they scored a goal, and yeah, ball gets on to the right hand side of Atletico's attack, gets drilled into the box. Everyone left it. Rudiger left it. Courtois left it, and Gallagher's there to just smash it home from about 2 yards. I mean, that was really really poor. It was really poor. Um, just no one taking charge of that ball coming in. I mean, if the ball comes into a dangerous area, you are supposed to just clear it. You're just supposed to block it. You're supposed to do anything to prevent that ball going to an opponent player because they will probably score, which happened. But to just leave it, wow, it was a pretty poor, really was. But then as the game went on, not a lot happened. Obviously, Atletico were dominant, had many shots. Alvarez had, I think, 3 shots saved by Courtois. I think Simeone had a shot saved as well. But didn't score. And then second half, 68th minute, penalty for Real Madrid. Mbappe brought down in the box by Longley. And you think, okay, it's going to be 1-1. Surely, right? You have Mbappe, you have Vinicius, you have Bellingham. You have so many players on that pitch which can take the penalty and score. You know? And then Vinicius Junior takes it. I am not against that idea. But I think it's time we find a penalty kick taker in the squad and say, you are the main penalty kick taker, because the amount of times it has changed. Mbappe, is it Vinicius? We don't know. We don't know who is the main taker. You might think after this game that Vinicius Junior is the main penalty kick taker, but the next game Mbappe's gonna take it. So we don't know who the main penalty kick taker is at the club right now, and that is a problem when you're oftenly switching up. That is a problem. And it was a really poor penalty, way over the bar. He was trying to kick it out of the stadium. Sorry, Vinicius, but that was shocking. That really was. It was shocking. You know, it wasn't even on target. You know, it wasn't saved by the keeper. It didn't hit the post. It didn't hit the bar. Over the bar by miles. Holy. Obviously, then, extra time, not a lot happened. Penalties is where the real controversy happens. Mbappe scored his penalty, which was a really actually a pretty good penalty. Solov steps up, scored his 1-1. Bellingham steps up, scored his 2-1. Alvarez steps up, scores, but that is where the controversy happens, because VAR ruled that penalty out due to a double touch. Now, for those people saying it wasn't a double touch, look at that footage again. It was. Now, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be, one-sided, but from certain angles, it doesn't look like a double touch. I get that, right? But if you look at the front view, facing Alvarez, it's a double touch. It's a double touch. So that shouldn't count. But I do agree with the fact that why wasn't a retake given? Is that in the rulebook? Apparently so. That I was confused. But the double touch, it was a double touch. But the referee, VAR, ruled it out, so it remained 2-1. Valverde scores, Correa scores, Lucas Vazquez missed, really poor penalty. Marcus Llorente, former Real Madrid player, hits the bar, and then Rudiger steps up, sends Real Madrid through. Drama. And with all this, Real Madrid deserved to go through, but Atletico Madrid deserved to go through as well. And at the end of the day, yes, that penalty, drama, controversy, but they could have leveled it out if Llorente didn't miss, right? So let's not put the blame on Real Madrid. It's nothing to do with us. The referee, the VAR, decided that it's obviously a second touch, so it's going to get ruled out, right? But Real Madrid just had to do our jobs in terms of just handling the pressure, scoring our penalties. And the Atletico Madrid do the same when Llorente had that penalty? No. So there's that. But overall, just a really poor game I thought from Real Madrid. It was. But I believe Tchouaméni is suspended against Arsenal now, who we will be playing. Sorry, we will be playing against Arsenal. Let's have a little brief about that. It is a game that I really look forward to. I think they are a very good side. Questions about whether they have an attack that will get them the goals. Look, we have an attack that are capable of scoring goals, and they have a defense that are capable of defending goals. But I think our defense is very shaky. I think Rudiger and Asensio have improved. I think if Fede Valverde plays a right back, it gives us a more improved opportunity and chance. And I think Mendy is always on and off. I think sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe crap, right? But do they have an attack that can trouble this defense? Because there is vulnerability in the defense. But can they trouble it? We shall see. But that will be very exciting, of course. But in terms of this game, look, I thought Courtois was probably one of the shout-outs for man of the match. Couple of big saves. Didn't save a penalty, but it doesn't matter in the end. Fede Valverde, again, just incredible. A machine. He's got the penalty. Asensio and Rudiger were okay. Should have done better for the first goal. But Rudiger's got the penalty, so yeah. Mendy, not the best from him. Modric started. Obviously didn't really do a lot. Tchouaméni didn't do a lot. Neither did Bellingham or Rodrigo, to be honest. The attack just didn't really get much opportunities and service. And then obviously Vinicius Jr. missed a penalty, which was pretty poor. So yeah, that was that. But Real Madrid through, and that is the moral of the story. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the bell instead, subscribe to check us on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.